Next up is the controversial queen herself, Miss Indigo Varney.
Indigo, you were probably one of my favorites this cycle, and had we had a judge's save, you probably would have been mine, because I was just like so entranced by your drag character and persona. It's a shame to have seen you gone so soon, but real life gets in the way of things sometimes, so. Anyways, do you think you would have made it to the top 3 had you not quit?
Aw, thank you, Liv. You're one of my least favorite judges. The topic of top 3. I want to believe that I would be top 3, but like, there was so many amazing people on this cycle, so personally, sometimes I do, and sometimes I don't. I really wish I did. I just wish I didn't have that many like time constraints just to fuck me over. So, yeah. I wish I didn't quit. I wish I had free time. Life sucks.
This question is for Indigo. Now, of all the contestants this cycle, who do you think you've grown the closest to?
Hi, Empress. The person I was most close with on TDR had to be Tony. Miss Tony A. Ward. You know, a lot of people thought I didn't like her because all the mean shit I've said to her. But you know what? I love her. She's a gal pal. And you know what? Indigo A. Ward for All Stars 2.
Indigo Varney. Your week 4 submission shocked the community, and since you never fully explained why you decided to leave the competition in the way that you did, a lot of the spectators felt that what you did was a slap in the face to the judges, even though we knew that wasn't the case. Do you care to shed some light on the situation?
Hi, Retta. It's so nice to hear from you. What did happen to Indigo Varney? Did she die? Oh, I don't think so. I'm in color guard, and the band camp was coming up with like 2 weeks of like over 12 day hours, and it's just a mess. And the reason why I chose to leave, because I don't think my quality of work would be as good if I was given a full week to do the challenge. So I wasn't just gonna, and I needed sleep, and it's just mental shit, so like, band camp happened and it sucked dick, and you know, there's a lot of people being really mean about why I left, and it's like, fuck you. I deserve to be on TDR. I'm not a quitter. I didn't even quit. I forfeited. You're welcome, Tony A. Ward. So yeah, I left because of band camp, and I just thought I'd go out with a bang and with some humor, so make it funny, or just don't do it at all.
As a frontrunner who unfortunately had to depart this competition far too early, what do you consider the most important thing you gained from competing? And can we expect an anticipated return of Indigo Varney anytime soon?
That's a great question, A-Vagina. And I gained a lot of things, and I gained, most and foremost, I gained a family. The TDR community is fucking amazing. All the girls on our cycle are just 100% amazing and supportive, and it's really an amazing environment. And I gained a lot of knowledge and skills because the day I auditioned was basically one of the first days I've ever worn eyelashes. So yeah, I was basically newcomer, and like, I have a lot of ideas and I couldn't really do all of them because I didn't know exactly how to do them or do them properly. So I kind of looked like shit most of the damn time, but you know, whatever. And the return of Indigo? Hell fucking yeah. You know what? Be prepared. You know, it may take a while, but you know what? I'm gonna get a job, I'm gonna get money, and I'm gonna look fabulous. I just cannot wait. Woo!
So, what team are you on? Melee or Laveau?
And what team am I on? I'm on Melee's talent, Tony's charisma, and Laveau's uniqueness. I've had a wonderful time on TDR, and it was a great exposure and a great start to my drag career. It was absolutely amazing, and I learned so much, and I gained a family and gained a lot of knowledge. I'm so happy to be on. Thank you, all the judges.
From TDR Superfan to TDR Cycle 7 contestant, it's Miss Omyra Morad.
Hi guys, it's Omyra Morad. I'm back, bitches. Do you miss me? Okay.
This question is for Omyra. So, now that you've had some time to reflect on your elimination, do you still think that you were #robbed?
After having time to reflect about my elimination, I don't think I was necessarily robbed. It was more justice for Omyra because I deserve it better. I don't think I should have gone home that soon. I feel that like my time was cut too short in the competition, so it was more justice for Omyra rather than being robbed because I don't think I was better than anyone else. Although I feel like my body of work throughout the competition was much stronger than Lenee's, and for that I think I should stay. But at the same time, during that challenge, I know I was the worst and I didn't really put a lot of effort into it. So for that, it was not necessarily I was robbed. I mean, it was fair, to be honest, in my opinion. Now that I have time to reflect about it, I think Lenee should have stayed, but at the same time, I should have stayed. This should have been the week where both of us should have stayed. But, oh well, someone had to go home, and unfortunately, it was me. So, here I am now. I don't have any bad feelings about my elimination. I think it was fair. I think Lenee deserved to stay. I mean, she did better in the challenge than I did. So for that, it was fair. I mean, honestly, I never thought that my elimination that I was robbed. It was more justice for Omyra than that. I mean, in my opinion, they are different. So, yeah, it is what it is. So.
Omyra Morad, the queen with the hardest to pronounce name since Pierretta. I have to say I was really excited to see someone with such a strong club kid aesthetic compete on TDR. What drew you to this style of drag in the first place, and now that you've finally popped your club cherry, what's next for Omyra?
I always knew if I ever do drag, I would never be a fishy queen, a pageant queen, or a pretty queen. So the club kid style has always caught my attention, and I relate to it. So, that if I ever do drag, that's exactly what I want to do. I want to be club kid, but same keep it feminine. Because, I mean, the club kid style really, there's no boundaries to it. There's no limitations. So, me being very creative as a kid and being an art major really helps because I'm a very creative. So, with the club kid, it fits perfectly with me because as I said, there's no limits and boundaries to that. I can always do something new out of the box. It's very experimental and creative and whatnot. I mean, I can always do something new and there's no right or wrong to it. I can always change my face and my makeup and everything. So that's what I love about Club Kid because there's no right or wrong to it. You can always do anything you want and it will be perfect. And that's what I want to do. I mean, so yeah, that's what I love about Club Kid. I mean, of course I want to put your father. I want to learn how to sew so I can bring my all-out club looks to life. Other than being safe, other than rely on makeup. Yeah, I mean, Club Kid has always caught my attention, and that's what I want to do with my drag, and that's what I'm gonna keep on doing and keep on pushing. After going out in drag for the first time, I definitely plan on going out in drag again, and so people get to know me and get to know who Omyra is. I mean, I'm a crazy club kid that I just came out of a freak show. So yeah, I think people will respond well to it. I mean, after going out in drag for the first time, I mean, a lot of compliments, a lot of pictures taken. So that was positive response, and it really pushes me towards to keep doing it and go out again. And I also want to do talent shows because I've been aching to perform. I definitely want to move. I love to perform. I love to lip sync. And yeah, I want to really push myself farther. That I definitely want to perform soon. So after that, yeah. And after that, I want to learn how to sew. So I can make my own costumes and yeah, I want to that. And in the future, you will see me. Sometime in the future, you will see me competing in a Landis Travelers Live. Sometime, hopefully when I'm all grown up and improved and I have all my skill set ready to go, so I can take another competition and redeem myself from this competition. So yeah, you'll definitely see me around. This is not the last of Omyra Morad. Definitely see me around, okay? Bye.
Omyra Morad, or Bodylicious Virgin. I was someone who used to wait to get the slay or the nay from you during Cycle 6. You were someone whose opinion I completely valued because you were such a big superfan. Do you believe that being a superfan helped or hindered you?
I think being a superfan definitely hindered me being in the competition because everyone, all the followers, all the fans already knew me and they already knew what I was capable of doing. So pretty much I don't think they were really excited or happy once I got on. I mean, unlike the other queens who were new right from the start in the TDR community. So definitely I think it hindered me because I didn't got that much support from followers and stuff. Especially after my elimination, I was just like, eh. So yeah, I think it definitely hindered me. If I should have been like a brand fresh new queen, starting off on TDR at all, I think everyone would have been interested in me and my style of rap. So, and then I would have like, I guess a lot of followers, a lot of fans that really supported me, especially after my elimination, but that was not the case, so I think it definitely hindered me. Because, everyone already saw me that was like, we already know about her, so I'm not surprised. I'm not excited, so I think I took it that way, so I think it definitely hindered me.
Omyra, you've been around TDR since it started, and you've seen every fit and fashion every single cycle. That being said, you've established yourself as more of a club kid way of putting together looks. Now, my question is, why did you not go further into being a club kid for the challenges instead of, in my opinion, trying to play it safe and do what you thought we wanted to see in a challenge?
Good question, Boxan. To be honest, the reason why I didn't went all full out club kid like I wanted and like I planned is because of the time constraint, the lack of resources for materials around here, and also trying to be versatile and the lack of health and the lack of time. So yeah, I mean, that's why you didn't get to see my all full out club kid look because I didn't have time. I actually don't know how to sew. But that's something that I plan on learning and do so I can really do what I'm meant to do. So yeah, I mean, also why I also play this space is because I want to show you guys every single week a clown white look every fucking single week and every fucking mini challenge. So I want to show versatility. I want to be able to adapt it to a challenge. I want to show you somehow the whole spectrum of drag, but that's what I got lost and didn't really got to stay true to myself, and I think that's probably when I went home. So that's why I didn't really went out with all the club kid looks, If I would have had like a week or two to do it, I would have, but with time constraints and so under my circumstances, that's the best that I could do. So yeah, but you will definitely see all our club kids from me in the future. Once I know how to solve and stuff, so yeah, we'll definitely see.
So, whose team are you on?
So I'm definitely Team Miley McQueen because I mean, come on, come on, come on. Look at all her fucking looks throughout this fucking cycle. They're perfect and fucking amazing. She's never been in love. Oh, she was. I mean, she's never been in the bottom two, and that says a lot. She has been a strong competitor since the beginning, and to be honest, I don't fucking understand how she makes all those fucking outfits in less than a fucking week, where I could barely put a fucking outfit together. I mean, that's fucking tough. I mean, I think that Miley McQueen definitely would take Cycle A into a good direction and a fresh start, and I think she will do great things. I mean, she's a great performer, a great lip syncer, and definitely knows about costumes. And she has been improving in her makeup tremendously, and that speaks volumes. And this is what all the competition is about, improving, and she has. Since her audition video till now, a lot of improvement, and I think that's amazing, and I think she's fucking talented, and she should fucking win. And I think she will represent Tumblr's Drag Race pretty well. And yeah, I'm Team Miley McQueen. I've been Team Miley since week 1, and I want her to win so bad. Because I think she's fucking talented. She's deserves it. She has worked her ass off. She's just always been on time, and that says great things about her. So I'm also Team Level, but I mean, I love you, girl, but I want Miley McQueen to win. Sorry. Don't be mad at me, don't put some bullshit on me. But yeah, fucking Miley McQueen, you better win this for... Yeah. Even though my time was cut short during this competition, I definitely had a lot of fun. I definitely struggled and stressed the fuck out of it so much. But it was fun. I mean, I met such amazing queens that I can call now my sisters. So I'm grateful for that, because other than that, I mean, I don't think I would have known them. I would still be a fan in the past, being annoying as fuck. But at the same time, like, now I'm more than that. I'm part of the sisterhood, part of the legacy, part of the TDR community officially. I'm a TDR queen, and I'm happy for that. I mean, I definitely want something, you know. I want being part of this community. And other than that, I actually want a sister and a friend, Harper Valley. I'm glad I got to meet her. I'm glad I got to hang out with her. She's an amazing person, and I fucking love her. She's my closest sister in this competition, and I'm glad I got to meet her. I mean, I miss her to death, but yeah, I mean, I'm glad to be her friend. And so yeah, this is over. I'm sad, I wanna cry, but farewell. You definitely see me around being an annoying fan, and I'm not much distracted. So yeah, goodbye guys. Is it over? Finally it's over. Oh, thank God. This bullshit. Glad this is over.
Live from the schoolyard, it's the Finnish queen whose mug puts everyone else's to shame. It's Miss Illuminatrix.
Hello everyone, it's Illuminatrix. I'm glad to be back.
Illuminatrix. Your mug is probably the best one out of TDR history ever. And like at such a young age, I'm just like impressed. Anyways, what's your best makeup tip as a beginner queen? And do you see yourself doing drag for the rest of your life?
Thank you. My best makeup tip for beginner queens would be to invest in good products. And also, don't copy other queens' faces. Be unique. No, I don't see myself doing drag for the rest of my life. hopefully for the next 10 years at least, but not for the rest of my life. Next questions are from A Vagina.
Being one of, if not the youngest queen to ever compete on TDR, you still have quite a few more years before you can actively go out to bars and clubs to perform. So, what's the drag scene like in Finland, and when you do become of age, do you see yourself going into that aspect of drag, or do you want to take your drag in a different direction?
Drag scene in Finland is quite small. There are some good queens, but most of them are like celebrity impersonators, and they just do like old celebrities, and I don't really care about them. I don't plan on performing. I'll hopefully do something fashion related. Daytime drag, hunty.
Illuminatrix, you got several critiques asking you to pose more using your face instead of being so deadpan in every photo, which you said you would not do even though you were asked. Why are you so dead set on deadpan?
Oh.
I don't understand the question.
Bitch. The last question is from Robin Cray.
Cradle.
Illuminatrix, the bitch with the mug that makes my heart hurt because it's just so good. You're so young and you can really beat your face. How do you feel about people saying you relied on your makeup skills during your time in the competition?
Well, it's kinda true. But my makeup looked ugly during TDR, so I don't know.
What team are you on? Team Melee or Team Laveau?
Team Melee McQueen. So these were the questions. Blah blah blah, yada yada. Goodbye, follow me on Instagram. Bye.
Next up is the New York queen with the biggest mouth in Cycle 7, and don't think of it that way. You're nasty. You're nasty. It's Miss Lenee O'Conor.
Lenee, we're recording.
Oh shit! Oh god! Hi, my name's Lenee, and for the longest time I thought Schindler's List was about escalators. Let's start out with the reunion, shall we?
Now, everyone knows that Miss Zalika Parsons is your drag mother. So, what was the dynamic like between you two while you were still living close to her? And during this competition, did you ever feel like you had to break out or were living underneath Zalika's shadow?
No. There was absolutely no pressure. I just feel like maybe if I were thinking about pressure, I put a little bit on myself because I wanted to get further than her, but like no pressure from the outside. There was no like pressure to improve. It was more so pressure on myself because I wanted to get further than she did. And by the way, I motherfucking did it. And I got a silver star. Boom! Boom! Suck my ass! Suck 'em! Suckle on my suckle! And what's my relationship like? It's fine. Me and Zalika text every now and then. We're in different states now, so it's hard to see her. But when I do go back to New York, I'll probably see her. But yeah, we're cool. We have that relationship where I can talk shit about her and she can talk shit about me, but if anybody else talks shit about her, the claws come out, because honestly, you don't fuck with my drag mother. I don't care who you think you is, I don't care who you are, don't fuck with Zalika, that's my job. Love you, Zalika.
Lenee O'Conor, you little fuck. Your elimination was definitely ominous and looming after being in the bottom several weeks, like week after week after week. Did your poor track record in the competition affect you or your drag in a positive or negative way?
See, this question confuses me, because how could being so low for so long boost my drag in a positive way? But at the same time, it didn't. What? Okay. Being in the bottom did not demean my drag and did not up my drag. It just kind of left it there. Because I was like, okay, I'm getting these critiques, but they're all like basically negative, so I don't know where to go from here. It's like, okay, they basically already hate me. So, if anything, it kept me stagnant. It kept me like on a line that was like, okay, you need to improve. Why do you need to improve? Fuck if we know. I'm just kidding. I love the judges and their critiques, however, it felt so hard. To answer your question, my drag kind of just stayed. It was like, boop, boop. But I never let the bottom two get me down. At least I try not to. I really try not to let the bottom two get me down. Except for the last week, which I'll explain in the next question, because the next question asks me about it. So yeah, to answer your question, which I feel like I haven't done, no, it hasn't done either. I love who I am in drag, so being in the bottom was never going to lower it. But then again, being in the bottom never helped higher it, so it kind of didn't either.
You stated after your elimination that you specifically threw the lip sync on purpose so that if you lip sync for your life, you would go home. Do you, looking back, wish you had really tried with the lip sync? Or do you feel it was disrespectful to the competitors you sent home previously to just give up?
So, there's a couple of reasons why I threw the lip sync. And that was because, A, I was moving next week to Pennsylvania for college. And I really didn't think I would have time to continue in TDR, but at the same time I didn't want to quit. So I knew if I did Big Ange poorly and didn't bother to do the lip sync, I would probably have gone home. And besides, it was my 4th week lip syncing, so chances are I was going to go home anyways. So, and do I think it was disrespectful to Lila and Omyra that I didn't do the lip sync? No. Because like I said, it was going to be my 4th week lip syncing, and it was going to happen eventually, let's be real here. I did try with Big Ange. I did try. However, I was also very sick that day and did not want to get up, and also did not even want to get in drag, but I didn't want to quit again, so I just did it. And you'll notice when I did Big Ange, when I coughed, that wasn't no joke. That was me coughing. I just blamed it on thyroid issues. Does I genuinely think she has that? If she doesn't, sorry. Oh, like Big Ange is ever gonna fucking see this. Do I wish I tried the lip sync? No. Because fuck Air Special. So no, I do not wish I tried. It was my week to go, and I went, so.
Lenee, now that you've moved to Pittsburgh, will you try to break into the drag scene in that area, or are you just gonna go back and wait for it in New York City?
I'm gonna wait till November, because that's when my birthday is, and that's when I get back from New York, and I'm gonna wait then, and then I'm gonna try going to Pittsburgh, because it's an hour away from where I am. I'm Pittsburgh adjacent. I'm gonna go to Pittsburgh or any clubs near and see if they're looking for talent, because let me tell you, I can do a lip sync, as Omyra and Lila will know.
So, whose team are you on?
Everyone knows this, and I love Melee to bits and pieces, but since day one of competition and before that, I've been Team Laveau. I remember seeing her audition tape at a wedding I was at and being like, I want this girl to be my friend. I want this girl to be close to me. I think she's hysterical. I think she has so much talent within her. And I'm so proud of her, and we've become so close, and I love Laveau to bits and pieces. Again, just because I'm Team Laveau does not mean I don't love Melee with all my heart. I really do. But I'm sorry, girl. Laveau for the win. I love you, Melee. And my final words, thank you so much for everyone who's watched. As the cycle has progressed, I am so blessed to have been a part of this extremely talented group of people. And I couldn't thank the judges enough. I can't thank my sisters enough for this experience. I am so proud of all of us. We've all come so far. And I know that just because the cycle is over does not mean that it's the end of all of us. I'm gonna be your friends for the rest of eternity, and you're gonna come to my wedding, whenever that'll be. Probably never, because we know how fast I go through guys. But anyways, I love all of you. Thank you so much for giving me the time to talk to you guys and answer questions that you may have had. I love you. Lenee, out. Shit. All my nails just fell. I was trying to be cool and my nails fell. Fuck. I gotta go.